Greetings, friends. Let's look at how trending pairs are expected to play out in the next few days. And we are beginning with AUDCAD. So AUDCAD, this is a 4-hour chart. We can see that it is trending to the downside. Price is making lower lows and lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs. So the trend is clearly to the downside. And now what I would like to see is a pullback. And after that pullback, I would like to see another move to the downside. Let's look at another pair because I don't want to spend a lot of time on these pairs. I will be doing a very quick analysis. So the second pair that we are looking at is AUD Swiss franc. AUD Swiss franc has been moving to the downside, and then it got stuck in this zone, printing what looks like a consolidation. So we are still pointing to the downside mainly because price moved down, moved up, it moved down and made a new lower low. This is a new a lower high, and therefore to me this is still a pullback, and it is expected to continue to the downside. So what I'm looking at again, this is a 4-hour chart. We are right now expecting a simple pullback and another move to the downside, and this move is likely going to come and take out this level. Most likely it will be printing a new lower low for AUD Swiss franc. Let's look at another pair, and this is AUDJPY. AUDJPY has been moving to the upside, but later on it started moving downside in this move, and then it got into this consolidation. It tried to print higher highs and higher lows. Again, the momentum is too low. So what I think is that price will, again, after this move, beginning pushing the downside. This is a 4-hour chart for AUDJPY. So what I would like to see now is a pullback, especially this week. I'd like to see a pullback, and this pullback should be followed by another move to the downside, and this move is likely going to come at least to this previous lower low. Let's look at another pair, and this is AUDUSD. AUDUSD is clearly pointing to the downside. On 4-hour chart, you can see that the trend is going to the downside. Price has been printing very nice lower lows and lower highs, lower lows and lower highs. Here it got into a consolidation, and then last week we saw it break this lower low. So in my opinion, we may see a pullback, and the pullback is likely going to be followed by another move to the downside, and this move is likely going to come into this level, and if possible break it and print a new lower low on 4-hour chart. Let's look at another pair, and this is Swiss franc JPY. Swiss franc JPY has been in a strong upward trend for some good time, and now we recently got this pullback, and to me this pullback is likely going to turn into another move to the upside. So again, it is a 4-hour chart. You can see that we have this move to the upside, got a pullback, and this pullback is now running towards this key level. So for me, I believe that after the pullback has ended, we may see another move to the upside, and this move may come into this previous higher high, or it may fail to reach there, but what we are expecting is another move to the upside. Let's look at another pair, and this is Euro AUD. Euro AUD is in a very strong upward move or upward trend. So we can see that price has been printing higher highs and higher lows. And recently we had this nice pullback. And to me, on 4-hour chart, this nice pullback is likely going to turn into another move to the upside. As we can see, it has already started moving up. But now, if we can get another pullback on lower time frame like 1-hour chart, most likely this pair will be continuing upwards, giving us this move, which is likely going to come and take out this level, print a new higher high. Let's look at another pair, and this is EURCAD. EURCAD has been in an uptrend, but I think that what we are expecting in the next few weeks is going to be a pullback, a sharp pullback, which is likely going to turn into a reversal. So what I'm looking for now are counter trend trades. whereby I am looking for selling opportunities. So after this move to the upside, we can see that price printed its last higher high here, and it tried to print another one, but it failed, and instead it came and broke this level, printing a lower low. It moved up, it moved down, so it is now in a consolidation. So what I would like to see again on 4-hour chart is a pullback, and to me the pullback is likely going to fail, and we shall see sellers take over again and push price to the downside. Most likely it will be coming to take out this level and print a new lower low. Let's look at another pair, which is Euro New Zealand dollar. Euro New Zealand dollar is in a strong upward move or upward trend. We can see that price is printing higher highs and higher lows, higher highs and higher lows on a 4-hour chart. And to me, we can see that after that, price got stuck in this zone and it is in a consolidation phase. But based on this move to the upside, I believe that price will continue to push to the upside. So if we get a pullback to the downside, most likely buyers will be taking over and pushing price upwards to come and break this ceiling. Most likely it will be printing a new higher high. Let's look at another pair, and that is Euro USD. Euro USD is in a clear downward trend on 4-hour chart. So in my opinion, this downward trend is likely to continue, and most likely we will be seeing a pullback, which is followed by a downward trend. So we can see that we have higher highs and we have lower lows and lower highs, lower lows and lower highs on 4-hour chart. So in my opinion, the trend is to the downside, and if we get a pullback, we may see another move to the downside for Euro USD. Let's look at another pair, and that is Great Britain Pound USD. Great Britain Pound USD is also behaving like Euro USD, and we have a very nice downward trend with lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, and lower highs. So in my opinion, if we get a pullback, most likely this pullback will end up turning into another downward move, and that is what we are looking for when it comes to Great Britain Pound USD. Let's look at another pair, and that is New Zealand dollar CAD. So New Zealand dollar CAD, we can see that it's also in a very nice downward move or downward trend. Price is printing lower lows and lower highs on 4-hour chart. So in my opinion, the trend is to the downside, and if we get a pullback, most likely this pullback will be turning into another move to the downside. Let's look at another pair, and this is New Zealand dollar Swiss franc. New Zealand dollar Swiss franc is also in a strong downward trend. You can see that price has been printing lower lows and lower highs, lower lows and lower highs on 4-hour chart. So the trend to me is to the downside. So to me, this is a pullback, and this pullback, if we again get another pullback on lower time frame, like 1-hour chart, most likely this pair will be continuing to the downside, coming to take out this level and print a new lower low. Let's look at another pair, and this is New Zealand dollar JPY. New Zealand dollar JPY has been pushing to the downside of recent, and then it got into this consolidation, but the main trend still remains bullish. But recently, the weaknesses we saw in the buyers indicated that we are likely going to get a deeper pullback. So right now, we are looking for counter trend trades, whereby we are looking for selling opportunities after this consolidation, after this move to the downside, penetrating into this consolidation. This move to me is likely going to continue pushing to the downside. But what I would like to see is a pullback, and this pullback should be followed by momentum to the downside, and we may see sellers continue all the way to come out and to come to this level on 4-hour chart, and if possible, break this level and print a new lower low. Let's look at another pair, and this is New Zealand dollar USD. New Zealand dollar USD is in a very strong downward trend on 4-hour chart. We can see that price is printing very nice lower lows and lower highs, and recently it got into this consolidation, but last week we saw price come and take out to this level and print a new lower low. So in my opinion, if we get another pullback on 4-hour chart, most likely we will see another move to the downside, and this move will come take out to this level or get stuck into this level. But at least what we want to see is a pullback, and this pullback most likely will be followed by another move to the downside for New Zealand dollar USD. Let's look at another pair, and this is USDCAD. USDCAD is in a strong move to the upside. We can see that price moved strongly, and it was printing very nice higher highs and higher lows, and then it got stuck into this area, printing a consolidation phase. And in my opinion, this rectangle is likely going to break from the upper end, and price is likely going to continue upwards, printing new higher highs. So after this consolidation, you can see that price got stuck in this area, pushed up. I would like to see another pullback on lower time frame, and this pullback is likely going to be followed by another move to the upside, and that's how we expect USDCAD to behave. Let's look at US dollar Swiss franc. US dollar Swiss franc has been of recent moving to the upside on 4-hour chart, an indication that we are likely going to get a counter trend of selling trend that we have been in for some good time. So most likely with this move to the upside on 4-hour chart, which clearly prints higher highs and higher lows, in my opinion, the upward trend is likely going to continue. And if we get a pullback on 4-hour chart or 1-hour chart, most likely it will be turning into another move to the upside. And this move is likely going to come and take out this level, and if possible, print a new higher high. Let's look at the last pair. The last pair is USDJPY. USDJPY has been in a strong move to the upside for some good time, and recently it got into consolidation phase. So in my opinion, we may see a pullback to the downside, and this pullback may also turn into another move to the upside, much as it may not be a very reliable strong move to the upside. So for now, we are looking for a pullback to the downside on lower time frame, like 1-hour chart, and after that we will be looking for another move to the upside, and that's how we shall trade USDJPY. So now these are the pairs that I've decided to share in this video, and I consider these to be the best pairs of the week. We shall see how they play out. Otherwise, I wish you a very profitable trading week.